Hi everyone and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your weekly angelic guidance video for the week of October 4th through the 11th, 2020. And I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And also, if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the little subscribe button and a notification button and hit the all, so that way you get all the notifications for all the uploads that I do on this channel as well. And if you like this channel and you would like to get a personalized reading from me, either on Etsy or on Keen, I will leave all that information in the description box below as well. I just want to thank you guys very much for tuning in and giving me a listen to. I hope you guys are doing well for this upcoming week, or this past week, I should say. This past week has been a shit show, basically. It's been hell, basically. There were some good things, of course, that were involved in it, very good things, but overall, it was basically a shit show. And that's the best way that I can describe it. And I feel like the angels are here and ready, and they're wanting me. I'm getting messages as we speak. But it is very much a shit show. So that is really what is coming down to what it was. So that's really all the best way to describe the energy of this past week. Now for the energy for this upcoming week, what the angels are really telling me is that it's almost as if it's a swirling vortex. And what this is that there is a lot of red for this upcoming week. And the red is a swirling vortex. And that is going to be a lot of, as you know, red is all about passion, anger, and all that good stuff that comes with that. So it can be either used for good or it can be used for bad. So it can be easy for us to be able to get stuck in our heads and not listen to our hearts and our intuition and God and Jesus and things like that. Although there is plenty of purple for this week, so our dreams will be very much increased. Our intuition will be on. And we'll be able to hear God and the angels, our spirit guides, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and things like that. So it's really a fantastic, fantastic week as well for dreams, and you'll be getting a lot of astral travel in your dreams as well. So be prepared for dream visits as well from other people. And also, I'm not really seeing any pink in this upcoming week, but so not really any self-care for this week, so not really a good time for self-care. But please make sure to take care of yourself as best as you can. If you feel like you're starting to wear down or feel any sort of illness, go get it checked out by a doctor, or take a lot of vitamin C and echinacea and all that good stuff. So that is really important. And there are also a lot of good essential oils that you can take as well. One place that I always recommend is Green Hope Farms, and they are very excellent, so go check them out for your essentials. And I do not get any endorsements or anything like that from them. I'm just saying their name because I like them. So, also really good. Also with this week, there's going to be a lot of blue. So there's going to be a lot of communication. So our communication will be guided by the red, which will fuel a lot of conversations, and it can get us caught in our head. And that is where this week is all about. So not trying to get caught in our heads, but listen to our hearts, listen to God, Jesus, the angels, Holy Spirit, all that good stuff right there. So that really is what it is right there. So really, really, really cool. So, and also with this week, there is more green than there was last week. There was some, but there was not a lot. And green is all about that love energy. So there is opportunities for love and giving and receiving love. So be gentle with how you word things again with that red energy. You want to be able to make sure that the other people are hearing what you are saying, and that is very important as well. So being able to hear what you say, and Archangel Raphael is coming in and saying to remember to have that good balance and be able to speak things clearly with what he is really saying. And Archangel Michael is here protecting us from the lower energies and stuff like that. So that is really, really important. So call in Archangel Michael if you feel stuck. He will be there. And as soon as I said his name, he's right here. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So really, what I'm really picking up with the yellow is that there's hardly any self-confidence this week. There's some, but not a lot. So it might be a little down. So that's where our doubt and our overthinking will come into play. So we got to catch when we overthink. That is the main message, is not to overthink. And Archangel Metatron is coming in and really saying that he's going to be sending signs and symbols as well. And I'm also hearing the word balance. So I feel like this is an important way to remember balance, not only the balance of emotions as well, and also balance of what we do every day compared to our physical activity. But this week is also not a good week to start a wellness plan or any sexual energy as well, because it's very limited. There will be opportunities for some, but it won't be as good as last week. So, and not really a whole lot in a kick-a-caboodle for sex. And it will be a good time to communicate with your partner, but it won't be a good time for sex. So, there's more important things than sex in a relationship, of course, but that's the fun part. So, if I do say so myself. But it's all about that emotional connection in a relationship, and that's the more important part in any relationship. So, anyhow, I think that we covered all the basis of the energy that is coming through. I'm just really hearing watch yourself this week. Watch how you're doing things this week. So that is really the main message that I keep replaying in my head. So I feel like that is very, very important for you to understand for this upcoming week. Balance, 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 and more balance. So also to start out with, I do have Archangel Raphael coming through. I mentioned Archangel Metatron, and I also Archangel Raphael as well. I'm also really picking up, those are the main angels that are around. I do hear that Archangel Chamuel is around as well. So not as strongly as the others, but you can call on him as well for healing any relationship as well, because I feel like this will be, even with all the red and the stuff like that, it'll be a very healing week as well. So I do feel like that is possible. So I do want to start out with, before I start out with the cards, and the cards that I'm going to be using are going to be the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper, and this is really cool. I love this deck. You heard the story of how I got them at Port Clinton and stuff like that. I put it in May. So really cool. Been using them ever since. They were drawn to me. And that's usually how decks are when you are picking out your deck. Is that you don't really search for the deck, but you are drawn to the deck that you need at that time. So, This is my sage that I use. I use a spray bottle because I like to spray better than all that other stuff. And this is really good. I like this brand. I got it at an expo here in Columbus. So, and it's really cool. I love this. I'm just going to spray a little bit on you guys to start. And a little on the cards. And a little on me as well. And we'll get started here in the cards portion of the evening. So, I am very excited about. Oh, and did I mention it smells amazing? And I love this. You only need a little bit. This little bottle has lasted me for quite a while. So, I only use it when I need it. So, it's really been it was an awesome purchase. Worth every penny. So, alrighty. What does everybody need to know on my YouTube channel for the week of October 4th through the 10th, 2020? Oh, I love that card. I love that card too. I knew that card was gonna... Okay. These are the cards for the week. I love how that stuff happens. Okay. So the first card here is that we have is the cow card. And really with this card, it's talking about that giving that unconditional love, having that joy in anything that we do, having the equilibrium of that give and take, and having that balance that we've been talking about as well. And I do love all that yellow as well, and that orange, which will create that creativity, and I really feel like this is in regards to relationships and partnerships that we have, whether it be friendships, family, more specifically that this is dealing with is relationships. So I do feel like relationships are key for this upcoming week, especially in regards to love relationships as well. And it's give with unconditional love and grace. So all about that equal balance of giving and receiving as well. So, and it's with Archangels Raphael and Mother Mary as well. So, both really good cards to have as well. So, awesome, and more awesome. So, I really love this as well. So, it's all in all a fantastic card for me. So, in the middle of the week we have is the cat. And this is all about being independent, being your own person, and being embracing who you are as an individual, not caring what others think about you, and not overthinking about what other people are thinking of you as well. And so this is a really good week, even though we're in partnerships with others. It's important to keep our own individual selves in relationship, in any relationship, and not forget who we are as an individual. And I feel like that is important as well to relay. And I can't help but stress that enough. Example. I don't normally give personal examples, but I went through a horrible breakup in 2013 with a man that I was dating at the time, and it took me a really long time to get over them. But I feel like now I'm in a much better spot than I was then, because I feel like I've learned a lot about my own self as well, and I feel like that is really important, because I feel like in the relationship I forgot who I was, and it's good that I am able to know myself now before I jump into the next. Even though is a person that I'm very much interested in, and I know they're interested in me. And just important for me to remember, and for you guys to remember, to keep your individualized selves, because that is a really important message, because we have to remember our own passions and that give and take. So, and I feel like that's part of the message too, as well. And it says, be relaxed and independent, and again, it's with Archangel Raphael. So, Archangel Raphael is the angel to work with. So, a good book to get is Archangel Raphael book by Dorian Virtue. I think you can still get them on Amazon somewhere, or Kindle, if you, whatever you prefer as well. Or iTunes. So, I think they're still out there somewhere. So, anyhow, the next one is the Bat card. And this card is the only one I don't particularly like for this upcoming week. And this is all about that shadow work. And I feel like this has to deal with that red energy as well. And I do feel like this is all about seeing through the illusions and stuff like that. And being able to see the other side and coming out on the other side of that. And being aware of the other side. Even if there is a little obstacle, being able to see past that obstacle and being able to work through it. And if you are able to work through it, and any relationship is work, it is very important that you are able to do this as well, is what the angels are saying. And it is important not to overthink what action steps that you take in a relationship. So, because they're saying there's a lot of overthinking in relationships right now. So, that is really what they're saying. And it's important not to overthink. Can't stress that enough. So, and is see through illusion into truth. And at the bottom, and it is with Archangel Dorinka. So, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. And forgive me up there if I say your name wrong. You all know that I say things wrong all the time with big words, and especially those that are new to the channel. Pardon me, I say things wrong all the time. So, fun. So, this card here is the Monkey card for the overall, and it is all about having that compassion. And again, that green is love. Loving yourself is key as well, and embracing who you are. And I also feel like it's important to love others as well. So, whatever that is in regards to, whether it be a relationship, another family, friends, you name it, whatever you feel that is relating to for you. So, this is all about having that compassion, that wisdom, that strength, and I'm also picking up the word determination as well. And experience all that life has to offer. So remember that each experience that we go through helps us to grow stronger as an individual, helps us to be able to evolve as a soul and be able to grow and learn lessons. So I feel like there are going to be some lessons that are going to be learned for this upcoming week as well. So, and it is with Archangel Raphael. So, again, a very Archangel Raphael. Go check Archangel Raphael. So, get a chance to wear green too. So, if you want to work with Archangel Raphael too. So, that is really perfect. So, the next card here is we have Turtle. And this is all about remembering to be in the moment. And this goes with the red energy and not to be able to overthink situations. As I do feel like a lot of us overthink. And this reminds me of Crush in Finding Nemo. And it also reminds me of Dory with her phrase of just keep swimming, and being mindful. And I feel that mindfulness is very important as well. So it's very important to be mindful of how we interact with those that are around us for this upcoming week, and not to overthink the actions that we take. So be present, be mindful, be caring, be compassionate, and be trusting of one another, because the message is be joyful and trusting, and it's with Archangel Jalus, I think is the name, Joules. So that is really an important message as well. And the next card here is, and the final one is that we have, is the Rat card. And the Rat is all about building that community with other people, building a community of those that we trust, that are around us, building a people that we love, and the soul connections that we have as well. So it is, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. And this is very important, that when you honor yourself as the individual that God created you to be, and that you chose in this lifetime, be very mindful of who you are and embrace who you are, and do not hide that from the world, because when you are true to who you are, people will love and embrace you as a individual and a child of God as well. So that is very, very good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So that brings us to the end of the week messages for the week. And if you would like to get a personalized reading with me, I will leave all of that information in the description box below. And also, you can find me on Etsy at Advice by Alex. And then also you can find me on Keen.com. And my username there is Alex Artman. Artman. And that is where you can find me. My price on Keen is $3.95 a minute. So if you'd like to get a hold of me, and if I'm not on at the moment that you are there, leave me a message and I will respond as soon as I can get. Usually within 24 hours. I usually check it every day. So that is really what I do. So anyhow, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in for this reading, and may God bless each and every one of you. And I will talk with you later. Bye, everybody.